sit a little higher so you can lift your hips up a little higher. We're going to wiggle our hips back and forth. And I can bring my soles of my feet together to do this. I can cross my legs. I can keep my legs straight out in front of me. But I like to do this. It just gives me an idea of where I'm at in my body at this moment at time. So I'm just going to wiggle my hips. Hold on. Get those hips to wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Let your body lift up tall. Don't let your body shrug into the lumbar spine. But think of tall chest. Every disc stacked on top of each other as you rock your energy. Side to side, side to side. 2 more. 1 more. Then we're going to take the shoulders, come back to the center more, and let them roll back. Let's let them roll. Let them roll. Releasing that energy. 2 more. 1 more. And then unfold those legs. Hold on to and round your back. Drop the chin to your chest. Feel the back and spine rounding. Completely releasing. On the next breath, you can semi-cross your legs. Lift up on the chest. Draw the shoulders down. Try to stretch the spine out. And then exhale, round the spine. Let your arms completely stretch out. Let the shoulders wrap forward. Pull the belly in. And again, lift up on the breath. Exhale and round. One more time. Breathe in. All the way. Stretch that spine. Exhale and round. Good job. And then we're going to come right back up. Stretch out those legs. Lift up all the way up in the breath. Exhale over your toes, but don't try to touch your toes. Just round your back. Pull your belly in. Reach your arms out. Scoop the belly in. Stretch, stretch that spine. Drop those hands. Come all the way back up. Can you sit tall and take your right leg and pump it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and flex the foot. If you need more support, bring your hands back. Hold them on the ground behind you. But let's try to see as tall as we can. Sit tall. 5, 6, 7, 4, point. 2, 3, and 4, and flex. 2, 3, and 4, and point. Come on, work that quad. Good job. Now give me 2s. Quad, quad. Good. Now single singles. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Pull this leg up to your chest. Pull it as deep as you can. Pull your belly in. We're going to walk this leg up into a stretch and just rock yourself back. Now, if you need to keep your knee bent, you're more than welcome to. You don't have to completely keep it straight. Your choice. But I'm going to hold it up as high as I can. Flex and point my foot. 4, 3, 2. Now I'm going to let go of that leg and slowly drop it as the chest lifts up to the sky and I go to a spine stretch. Again, I'm not trying to touch my toes. I'm just stretching my spine, pulling the belly deeper to my spine, stretching out, flexing the foot. Hold it, hold it, hold it, and breathe. Exhale and release. Roll that spine up. Roll the shoulders back. Get them to roll. Again, we're going to start with our left leg. Flex the foot and lift up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Working that quad. 4s. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and point. 2, 3, 4. Again. 2, 3, 4, and point. Give me 2s. Tighten your abs, tighten your stomach muscles, let your chest taller. 4, 3, 2, and single, single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Draw that knee into your chest, pull it in as deep as you can. We're going to walk that leg up any amount. Even if that leg is slightly bent, it's okay. Can you rock your body into your soft skin all the way of your buttocks, in and out? Then I'm going to point and flex this foot, point and flex, point and flex. 4 more, 3 more, 2, and then hold it up tall. Let go. Pull your belly in. As that leg drops down slowly, the chest lifts up. Stretch your spine all the way up. Reach out. Good job. We're going to draw both legs in, you guys. Both legs in. Pull it in. Now I'm going to rock into my buttocks trying to find balance. Now if this hurts me holding my knees like this, I can certainly hold under my thigh, giving my knee a little bit of less push or pressure on the kneecap. Rock your energy back and forth. Let it rock. Let it rock. Okay. Now from here we're going to lift both legs up all the way. You can hold on lower to your legs. You can come up higher. Try to pull your belly deeper to your spine and find your balance. Now we are going to bring both legs down to slowly as the arms lift up and we stretch our chest to the sky. So if you need support, I need you to bend those knees like this. And then lift your chest up. Then stretch your legs out for a spine stretch. We're going to do that 4 times, but I'm going to keep my legs straight. I just showed you how to bend your knees, interlock your hands, come up. Draw your knees up. Keep it low if you lift those legs up or come up higher, your choice. Take a deep breath in. Now bend your knees. The object is to lift your chest up with your arms tall in the air and then come into a spine stretch. Did you guys bend your knees or did you keep them straight? You have to listen to your body. Interlock your hands, come right back up. Scoop right up into your knees, pull them in. Okay, we're going to lift those legs up to the sky. Hold it strong. Shoulders down. As I let go, I lift my arm, my chest up, my legs drop slowly, then I roll over and stretch. Interlock, come up. Capture the knees, lift them in, pull them up to the sky. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift up on the chest, roll the spine. One more time. Interlock, lift up. Capture the legs, lift them tall. Hold them up, breathe in. Exhale, lift those hands up. Chest up and stretch down. Good. And release, roll up. Let the shoulders roll back. Let them roll back. Let them roll back. And we're going to lay right on our back. So I'm going to lay all the way over to the side. Whatever pillow or blanket I have, I can put it behind my head. And I believe, Cal and Susan, that, you know, with your backs, I remember even in class, I elevated you up. Do you remember how I used to tear you up? You can do that with several pillows. So instead of laying completely back, you would be at an angle like this as you tear your pillows. So you get like major pillows. So when you lay down, you are at an angle in your body instead of being completely flat on your back. So I always want you to be mindful of your spine and your back. If it hurts, don't go all the way down to the ground. Okay, just circle those legs. Circle, 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 and reverse those circles. Go the other way. Okay, we're going to start with a nice single leg stretch. So I'm going to come up. My chin is going to look down towards my belly, or again, if I had those pillows at that, I call it a triangle. You're in a triangle. You're lifting your head up, but it's supported on the blankets. I'm going to come and capture my left ankle with my left hand. My right hand captures the knee, and I pull it in gently, and I switch right hand, right ankle, and I hold on to my right knee with my left hand, and I switch. Think of the right hand going down and the left hand going down the same leg, touching the ankle, the ankle, the ankle. So we're going to breathe in long and deep. So it's going to be this. Breathe in and exhale for 2 movements, or maybe 3, or maybe 4. Breathe in long and deep. Breathe in. Now my breath is going to be a little bit different than your breath, so I want you to breathe in long for about 2 breaths or 2 movements, and then exhale for about 2 movements, or 3 or 4. Breathing in. Let that breath flow long and deep. Long and deep. Good job. And then bring both legs in together. Circle around. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Bringing your hands behind your head. Let your legs start to wobble side to side, very slowly, side to side. Right through the pelvic ridge, from right hip bone to left hip bone, side to side through that ridge. Then I'm going to come right back up, bringing my legs to the square. I'm going to twist gently in my upper body, trying to keep my elbows level with my shoulders. The illusion that it might be the elbow coming over like this, but it's not. I'm working from my waistline, from my thoracic spine only. My legs stay still. My knees and my feet are level with each other. Level with each other. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Good job. Now can you cross completely? And if that's too much, you're just going to go from the floor up like this. So from the floor up, you will be crossing over. But if you can, we go into that single leg stretch with a crossover. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Circle those legs. Reverse that circle. Open those legs in separate circles. Reverse those circles separate from each other. They're in opposite circles. And we're going to release our legs to the ground. Let those legs just wobble side to side. Not much, just enough to feel the rolling across the sacrum to the left hip, to the right hip. It's a tiny little side to side motion, side to side. 2 more, very tiny. Feeling that massage right through those hips. Okay, so we're going to do 8 single leg stretches, 8 crossovers, and then 8 crossovers with the single leg stretch without stopping. So that's 3 sets of 8. Are you ready? We're going to come back up into our motion of rounding our back, drawing the chin into your chest. Left hand captures the left ankle, right hand captures the knee as the right leg reaches out. And let's start. Remember, long breaths for every 2 movements. 3, 4, 5. I'm just counting. I want you to breathe in long and deep. Okay, get ready. Hands on head and cross. 2. Keep your knees square, hips square. Ankles don't move. Neither do the knees. 4 more. 1. With breath. 2. Long breath. 3. Long exhalation. 4. Now the crossover. 1. Or go to the floor and lift up from the floor up. 3, 4, 5. Long breaths in and out. 6, 7, 8, and rest. Oh, good job. Drop those legs. Lift your toes up this time. Pivot on the heels of your feet. Drop your hands to the earth and let your legs just wobble back and forth right through those hips. Feel the stretch of the quad in the front of your hip. Feel the psoas stretching as we go slow and stretch side to side. A little bit more and release. Draw your right leg up. Draw your left leg up. Capture those legs. Circle those legs around. We're going to go into a double leg stretch. But before we do, I want you to put your hands down. Bring your legs to the square. I want you to reach out. How far can you take those legs in front of you without your body arching up? I don't want to arch my body because it kind of hurts when you do that. But this is an arch. I lift my chest up. I lift my hips up. I arch my back. I want to keep my spine neutral. Hips should be level with each other. Pull your ribs together. Bring your legs up. Now, reach them out, pulling your belly deeper to your spine. How far can you reach those legs out without your body arching off the earth? You're keeping your body absolutely still. Absolutely still. Okay, so you're finding a spot where you can keep your body still. So as I go into a double leg stretch, I know how far my legs can go out without my back arching. So let's breathe. I'm going to take my hands by my ears. I'm going to reach out and breathe in. Now as I exhale, I swing my hands and I capture my ankles. Breathe in and exhale. Can you draw your shoulders deeper to the rib cage as I reach my hands out over my ears? So my shoulders are not lifting with me. Just my arms reach out. Let's go. Breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. One more time. Breathe in. Exhale and rest. Now, we are going to do 100 in between this one and the next exercise we're going to do. The 100s. So you know where your legs can go to, right? So we're going to start with our legs up in the air. I'm going to round my back. Again, I can have neck support with a pillow, a blanket, or whatever's there. And I'm going to bring my hands out. Now this pump comes from my shoulder all the way out to my fingertips. It's not a messy, I call these messy, no wrist movement. These are strong, powerful pumps. I breathe in for 5 pumps and I exhale for 5 pumps, and that creates 10 counts. So we breathe in and exhale for 10. Breathe in. Exhale for 20. Breathe in. Exhale for 30. Now drop your legs a little bit to that point. Breathe in. Exhale 40. Breathe in. Exhale 50. Drop them to that point that you did your single double leg stretch. Oh, come up. Breathe in. Exhale 60. Breathe in. Lift your legs up higher. 70. Breathe in. Exhale 80. Breathe in. Exhale 90. Breathe in. Exhale 100. Pull those legs in and circle around. Reverse that circle. So we're going to continue with a single straight leg stretch. We're going to come all the way up. I'm going to capture my legs. I'm going to drop one leg down and lift. Then the other leg down and lift without bouncing my body. So sometimes people throw those legs and the body does this movement, but we're not going to do that. Now, if you need that neck support, make sure you have those pillows behind your head. Otherwise, I keep my head up and I look down at my belly and I pull my spine deeper towards the earth, and I pull my belly deeper to my spine. 4, really keep that spine solid as I use those tummy muscles and my quads. My quads are powerful and strong. They really help me control this energy. Let's go 4 more. With breath, long inhalations for every 2 movements, or for as many movements as you can, in and out. Long inhalations, long exhalations. Now, without stopping, I want you to try to do a crossover, crossover, crossover. 8, 7, 6, 5. Come on, breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Oh, let it rest, let it rest, let it rest. Reverse that circle. Reverse that circle. Good job. Okay, I want you to take your hands off to the side, feet out in front of you. You should be able to see your toes. And I want you to rock as far to the left side as you can, letting your whole right hip come off the mat. Shoulders stay rooted deep into the earth. Now, look to your right side. So I take my head and I just look over there. And I'm going to take this left leg and pull it up into my right thigh and use the tummy, pull it down and over to my right rib. I'm going to pull, exhale the air, and move my legs to the right side. Now I'm going to move to my head to the left, but keep your left shoulder down. I'm going to pull the belly down, drive it down when I exhale, move it to the left rib. I'm going to take my right leg and pull it up against the left leg, and I pull those legs up. I want you to think of the motion that happens to bring these legs up and over. Exhale. As you exhale, you're driving your belly down and over. Exhale. Breathe here. Exhale. And breathe. Now on that exhalation, can you pull your hips off the mat just a little bit? Pull your hips off the mat just a little bit. Try to keep your shoulders solid on the earth, solid. Now we're going to swing down and around. So we swing and we pause here. Breathe in. Exhale. And pause. Breathe to the right. Exhale and pause. Breathe to the left. Exhale and pause. Breathe. Breathe. One more time. Breathe. Exhale, pause, and rest. Circle those legs in opposite directions, opposite directions. Reverse that circle. Reverse that circle. Now, if you have anything behind your head, I want you to remove it. Anything behind your head, remove it. Draw the knees to your chest. Draw them into your chest. So, it's called a reverse spine roll, a reverse spine roll. Now, I don't recommend it for anybody that has a back injury at all. But what I am going to do is we're going to pull those knees right to your chest as far as you can, trying to get your lumbar spine to come off the ground just a little bit. So I breathe, I exhale, and I drop my legs down to that double leg stretch, and I bend them in again. I take a deep breath in, I roll my knees as high up to my chest as I can. I lift them up, and then I exhale them down, and I come right back in. Okay, so that is a modification. Otherwise, I roll all the way up to my back, right across my shoulder blades. I exhale, I keep my knees bent. I roll out, and I draw my knees in. Let's do that again. So I'm going to swing it up, pull all the way up. I bend my knees, I roll my lumbar spine, exhale out, and I come back. So did you notice that I helped myself up a little bit, kept my knees bent, kept my knees bent. Otherwise, we're going to do 4 more, and I'm going to roll all the way up, keeping my legs straight, open my legs, round the spine, pull my legs together. Breathe in, open the legs, exhale, roll down, pull my legs together. So you have that choice. Breathe in, you can help yourself up, you can roll yourself up, but not over your shoulders at all. Open your legs, round down, and release. Draw those knees into your chest, circle them around. So there are so many ways you could do that. You could help yourself up. You could roll over. You have those choices. You need to always pick the one that you like the best. Okay, we're going to roll, spine roll up. So I'm going to bring my hands all the way behind me. If I need my pillows, if I need to lift myself up higher, I will. I'm going to tuck my chin, flex the feet, squeeze the spine, roll up into a spine stretch, lift tall, exhale, roll down. So remember, have that pillow behind you so that you are not going all the way down. I roll my spine up, I exhale, and I roll out over my feet. I lift up tall. Exhale, roll down. Release. Roll up on the breath. Flex your feet. Pull your inner thighs together. Round your back. Lift up tall. Breathe in. Scoop that belly. Roll that spine down. Let it release. On the breath, come up. Exhale, squeeze your inner thighs. Flex your feet. Keep your feet down. Roll up. And lift up tall. One more time. Exhale down. Stay down. Draw your right leg in. Draw your left leg in. Circle those legs. And roll to your side. I'm going to come up to my elbows. I'm going to draw my rib together so that I'm not shrugged like this. Pull up tall. Shoulder down, chest up. Bring your feet together. Now my other hand is just going to go right on top of my head just to get my hand out of my way. That's what this hand. I could keep it here, but I'd have to keep it very light or my wrists get in the way. So this is called a clam. We're going to pull our legs in and out, squeezing our inner thigh, squeezing our inner thigh. 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to hold up. I'm going to bring my hands out, come into a plie, elevate, lift my legs off that mat, right off the earth as I come out. It's an elevate, a reach out. 4 more. 3 more. Try to keep your chest nice and tall. 2 more. Try to keep the weight off the shoulder by moving deeper into your obliques and your stomach muscles. Trying to pull your body up. 1 more time. Ah. Now we're going to come all the way up. Hold that energy. Hold it. Now I'm going to take and bend those legs in. I'm going to slide out. I'm going to elevate. I'm going to try to find balance across my left shoulder, left hip. And I'm going to pull both hands up to the sky, both legs up to the sky. Hold that energy up as high as I can for 4, 3, balancing, 2, 1, and cradle your head. Put this hand way out. I'm going to start up with a passe. I'm going to bring my other hand way back behind my head again, just to keep my balance of energy. I'm trying to keep my body tall. Try to bring your bottom rib up to the top rib. Try to keep your spine from going into a curvature or a... So if I drop this rib, I know that my spine is going up, okay? So I want to keep my spine tall. Keep it tall by pulling that bottom rib up, keeping that spine neutral. Reverse that energy. Flex, come down, and press out. Flex, pull, out. Flex, point, and release. I let my breath flow long and deep. There's no breath pattern to this. It's just long inhalations and long exhalations. 1 more time. Hold it up, point, come out. Now turn your knee so it faces the screen and the foot. We're going to pump that leg up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and flex the foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, tighten your abs. Point and flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you can keep your bottom leg straight, or you can bend it. We're going to take this leg, we're going to circle it in front, only to the point where I can keep my body centered. I'm not leaning back. I'm staying centered, and the rib pulls off the ground. Then I come all the way up. Now I rotate my hip forward, and I push my body forward slightly as that leg reaches back. Then I circle. It's called Circle Grande. I'm circling, but I'm really trying to keep my body tall. And I let my hip push forward as I reach back. I keep my body tall in using my obliques. Using the tummy, I pull the tummy in stronger. 2 more. 1 more. And reverse. Push your hips forward. Rotate that leg and come down. There's 2. Rotate that hip and come down. 3. Rotate that hip and come down. 4. Rotate that hip and come down. Now from here, I'm going to bring the elbow right to that knee and come up and back for 8. Now, if you can, I'm going to come right back up onto my elbow on this exercise and lift my hip off the ground. So it's going to be here and down, here and down, here and down. 4. Lift your hips up. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. I'm going to keep that leg out. I'm going to come up with my hips and hold, or I'm going to bring both legs out and hold that energy for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. I'm going to come all the way down, roll over to my back, capture the knees, pull them into my chest, and circle them around. Circle. And reverse that circle. Reverse. Now, can you bring your soles of your feet together? Rock your energy side to side. Side to side. Now, keeping the soles of your feet together, I'm going to tuck my chin in, and I'm going to try to come up, rolling my spine up. Now, if you cannot do it, grab your inner thighs or place your hands and elbows down and help roll yourself up. So we roll our spine up and we lift tall. Keep your thighs together. Roll down slowly. Engage your inner thighs and release. Come up, round your back. Squeeze your buttock muscles. Squeeze your thighs. So everything, you can see how high I come off the ground by just squeezing my buttocks. And then I roll my spine up. And I lift up tall. And I squeeze and I come down. The buttock muscle is a powerful tool. It will help you. Again, come up. Now squeeze the buttocks. Squeeze your inner thighs. They're already trying to come in together, but I'm not because I have my soles and my feet together. But I squeeze around the spine and I come up. Did you squeeze those inner thigh muscles really strong together, especially your foot? Come down, round your back. Let it come all the way out. On the breath, squeeze your buttock muscles, squeeze your inner thigh, squeeze your feet together, roll your spine up, and rest, and rest. Roll all the way to the front. We're going to come to the other side, all the way to the other side. I'm going to stand up tall. Shoulder, don't let it shrug. This is how we get in trouble, especially with our shoulder. My body's tall. I'm using my obliques hard and strong. Hand come up. Clam. We're going to go right into that clam. 8, 7, with breath. 6, keep that body tall. 5, 4, come on, use those obliques. 3, push way back. 2, way back. Let's do just 8 more of these. 8, come on, keep it strong. 7, keep your abs tight. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plie, elevate. So here we go. Plie, elevate. Try to lift your legs right off the mat. Keep them right off that mat and together. 4, 3, don't let your body move on this. Keep it strong. 2, and 1. Good job. Now I'm going to come all the way down, stretch this arm, find my balance on my right shoulder, right hip. I'm going to lift my legs up as high as I can. I'm going to lift my hands up as high as I can. And I'm going to try to find balance right between my shoulder and my hip. Breathe, 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 breathe for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cradle your head. Come into a passe. Put your other hand on top. Lift up and down. Try to get your bottom rib to come off the earth. Try to keep your head neutral. The reason why we drop our head all the way to the ground without doing this, because this hurts your neck. It puts it in a weird position. So we're going to keep our head in alignment with the spine. That's the whole part. Keep those ribs together. Keep pulling up through your abdominals. Belly pulls to your spine. Keep your bottom rib pulling up to the top rib. 2 more with breath. 1 more. And reverse that energy. Keep rooting your bottom leg deep into the earth. So I point that foot downwards, and I don't let that muscle relax from the quad down to the arch of my foot. It is rooted down into that earth. Okay, here we go. 4 more with breath. 1, come on down. 2, with long inhalations and long exhalations. 3, and 4. Rotate your foot so that the knee and toe are facing straight ahead, and I'm going to pump it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and flex the foot. Don't let your upper body move on this exercise. It's just the bottom part of your body, and you're using your obliques. 7, point and flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it up. Bend your bottom leg. Pull this leg forward any amount without pulling back on your body. We're going to come all the way up. Rotate your hip forward as that leg goes back, and then circle around. Circle grande. Try to keep the bottom leg rooted deep into the earth as you pull. Try not to let your body come out of its position, because you're going to engage your obliques and your stomach and your glutes and all parts of your body and all times. Good job. 1 more time. Push it down. Reverse that energy. Come back. Push those hips forward. Pull up from those obliques. Come down. This is 2. Come up and around. Good job. 3. Come on, breathe. Exhale. When I exhale my air, I can thrust my belly deeper to my spine, using the power of my stomach and my obliques to help pull this leg up and around. One more time, so exhale. One more. Good job. And then we're going to come up and out. Just like that, I'm going to come up into my upper body. Shoulder down. 3, 4. Now, can you let your hips up now? 1, 2. Come on, draw your shoulders down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold it out. Hold it out. Lift your hips up. Lift your hips up. Lift your hips up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Come up. Ah, that felt so good, didn't it? I just love to work those obliques like that. It feels so great, and I feel so light. Turn your feet. Pull your legs and soles together. Let your legs pop out. Oh, my hips really, really feel this. So I'm just going to rock back and forth. They really did some work. And then I'm going to release my hands to the ground, pulling my legs up. I'm going to let them plop left to right, just releasing the psoas and the hip joint, lifting the toes up, rocking on the heel of my foot. 2 more. Oh. 1 more. Good job. And then I'm going to bring the soles of my feet together. And it's called, make sure that you're either on the side or that you're not going to hit your head, anything behind you. I know that I would. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I'll come up a little bit forward, but just make sure. We're going to do, it's called the seal. So I can hold my hands on the top of my ankles like this. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and around my spine I go 1, 2, 3, and I come up 1, 2, 3. Or I can hold underneath my legs like this, and I go 1, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, up, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3, up, 2, 3. Don't go any further than your shoulder blades. Make sure your chin is tucked in, and you stay on the shoulder blades. One more time. 1, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, and let your body plop out. Just let it go. Let it go. Okay. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Take your right hand, capture your left ankle. Just stretch over. Try to keep both hips on the mat. Scoop the belly round the spine over, stretching the whole rib cage. Breathe in. So when I scoop that belly in, I'm reaching clear out over my left ankle, scooping the belly in, rounding my back, coming down. Breathe in. Feel that whole stretch across the upper back, through the ribs, all the way down to the waistline and back. Breathe in. Exhale. Roll down. One more time. Breathe in. Exhale. Roll. Breathe in. Exhale and roll. Hold it down. Capture those knees. Round your back. Let everything round. Let the shoulders wrap forward. Stretch out your arms. Let that breath flow. On the next breath, we're going to come all the way out with our legs out wide. Flexing our feet. I want to sit as tall as I can forward. So I'm sitting tall on my sit bones. If I need more support, I put something underneath my sacrum to elevate me tall. So I want to be as tall as I can up. Now from here, I'm going to reach out to my toes or my ankles or my knees. Somewhere I'm going to reach out, keeping my thighs rooted deeper into the earth, my ankles, my thighs, and my hips. I'm going to rotate my left hand over to the right side, and I'm going to saw out without this leg popping off the ground. So my left leg stays more solid, the left hip stays solid as I saw out. Now on the breath, I'm going to open up. Exhale, reach out. My right leg keeps deeper into the earth as I saw out. 2, 3, come up on the breath. Exhale and saw. Keep your chest tall, nice and tall. Lift up on the breath. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. Exhale and saw out. 2, 3. Come up on the breath. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Come up on the breath. Exhale down. Interlock your hands. Sit taller. Draw the shoulder blades together. Pull those feet back and flex and lift those heels right off the earth. Try to sit tall through your posture. Now squeeze those thighs together. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Reach out and let your body rest forward. Really feel that stretch. Nice and long through the spine. Now draw the shoulders deeper. Look up. And remember, I do not have to be touching my toes. My hands could be on my shins, my thighs, my hips. Just lift as tall as you can. Breathe up. Exhale. Roll down. Just roll down again. Your hands can be wherever you feel comfortable, wherever they are. And come up on the breath. Wiggle those legs. Wiggle, 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 wiggle those shoulders. Roll them back. Roll them back. Now, can you take your right leg and just bend it? I'm going to bring it all the way across the body as I look over to the right side. Just a nice gentle stretch. Let's switch and switch legs. Oh, sometimes people get a really great crack on this, but it's just a nice gentle stretch for that low back. Stretch. Let's do it one more time. Stretch, move the body opposite the legs, opposite. And release. Let's go to the other side. Pull the body opposite the legs. Come up, bring the soles of your feet together. Elbows glide to the outside of the shins. Lift the chest up, shoulders down. Lengthen that spine. Open up those inner thighs. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Can you pull yourself down using your elbows, not your hands on your feet, but your elbows, shoulders gliding down deeper as I pull myself down just a little deeper. Now I'm going to capture my toes, and I'm going to come back to balance right across my soft skin of my buttocks between my sacrum, my sit bones, and my pelvic bone. I'm right in the center of the buttocks. Now, if I can, I'm going to lift out both legs, finding balance in this energy. Find it. Lift the chest up. Pull the tummy deeper to your spine and breathe. Now come right back down slowly. Stretch the elbows out. Capture, draw your elbows down and breathe. Now we're going to rock right back up, finding balance. You're going to lift your chest up first. I lead from my heart. I look up slightly. I stretch those legs out. I try to find balance. All the way, I'm tightening my stomach muscles, shoulders down. Breathing in. Can you bring your legs together, together, together? Open them up, open them up, open them up. Bring them together, together, together. Open, open, open. Draw the legs together and stretch. Woo! Good job. Come up on the breath. Lift up. Exhale, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. One more time. Breathe in. Exhale, shake, 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 shake. And thank you guys very, very much.